We start with something that is helpful because support for the show today comes from ZBiotics. I've got to tell you about this game changer that I use before a night out with friends. It is called pre-alcohol. It is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic made by PhD scientists to help you wake up feeling fresh the next day. Now, here's how it works. When you drink, your body creates a toxic byproduct that's the real reason you feel rough in the morning. It's not dehydration. That is a myth. So ZBiotics helps break that byproduct down before it can mess with you. I first tried it before a friend's dinner party, birthday dinner, had a couple of my favorite drinks, and I woke up the next morning. I was ready to do the show, hosted the show with no problem. That never used to happen. So make the most of every toast, every tailgate and celebration this holiday season. Just don't forget your ZBiotics. Go to zbiotics.com/lemon and get 15% off of your first order with the code LEMON. It is backed by a 100% money back guarantee. So there is nothing to lose except rough mornings.
We believe in standing up for those we love. Whether you are an immigrant, a member of the trans community, one of the many black women that Donald Trump has fired from a federal job, a single mom still waiting for the cost of groceries to go down, or anyone else with their back against the wall, your struggle is ours too. And we will build a city hall that stands steadfast alongside Jewish New Yorkers and does not waver in the fight against the scourge of anti-Semitism.
That was Zohran Mamdani last night giving his victory speech, one of a number of victory speeches by Democrats all over the country, including a win for Prop 15, a win for Democrats. The leader of the Democratic Party in the Congress, Leader Jeffries, joins us right now. Leader, good morning to you. Thank you so much. We're on the move. We're on the road this morning. We're going to be talking to New Yorkers about not only about what happened in New York, about this blue wave that went across the country. You can't call it anything else but a blue wave. I mean, you got Abigail Spanberger, you got Mikey Sherrill. I mean, she won the governorship handily by 15 to 13 points, respectively, both of them. How are you feeling?
Well, if we're going to remix the blue wave, we would call it a blue tsunami because it wiped out the MAGA extremists all across the country and Democratic candidates in New York City, in Virginia, in New Jersey. We won in Pennsylvania. We won in Georgia. Of course, we won Prop 50 in California to stop Trump from stealing the midterm elections. It was a decisive repudiation of Republican extremism and an affirmation that Democrats are clearly focused on making life better for everyday Americans, driving down the high cost of living, fixing our broken healthcare system, and making this country the best version of herself.
Leader, I have to say, I was worried, and I think a lot of people were worried that, maybe people, it wouldn't resonate, all of these awful pictures of that you see around the country of masked men picking people up off the street, many of them American citizens, women. They were only supposed to do they said the criminal or the most criminal or whatever, and that didn't turn out to be the case. For me, it feels like the people are sick of it. That is the portrait of the Trump administration: cruelty. And the folks who won last night won with dignity, humility, humanity, right? And not treating people cruelly. We're all entitled to due process in this country, not just citizens. It's the Constitution says all persons. Do you think that people went to the polls with that in on their minds?
I think absolutely. That was an important part of what drove record turnout in so many places across the country. People know that they deserve better and that they're sick and tired of the cruelty, of the extremism, of the lies, of the corruption, of Donald Trump not doing a damn thing to make life better for everyday Americans, despite his promise that he was going to lower costs on day one. Costs haven't gone down. They're going up. The Trump tariffs are creating thousands of dollars in additional expense on the American people. Housing costs are through the roof. Grocery prices through the roof. Electricity costs out of control. And now, as we've been discussing, as Democrats in the House and the Senate over the last 36 days, Republicans want to drive up your health insurance costs by thousands of dollars more per year because they refuse to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits. The same group of people, Don, who passed the one big ugly bill to provide massive permanent tax breaks to their billionaire donors. So the American people are sick and tired of all of it, sick and tired of Republicans. And, we're going to keep the pressure on over the next few weeks, next few months, into next year. And then we're going to take back control of the House of Representatives in November of 2026.
Well, that's what I'm hearing people saying. I've been watching some of the morning shows and they're saying the Democratic comeback starts now. Do you agree with that?
Well, don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. But I do think, Don, that we needed to make some adjustments clearly in the aftermath of November of 2024 and to focus on the issues that matter. And you saw that Zohran did that incredibly well in terms of his emphasis on affordability, affordable housing, affordable childcare, and affordable transportation were at the center of the campaign that he ran. We saw that Abigail Spanberger won a great campaign. That was a historic victory, 15 points in Virginia. That's unheard of. And Democrats swept up and down the ticket, led by Abigail Spanberger, who talked about lowering prices for the people of the Commonwealth of Virginia, creating jobs, and of course, making sure that the highest quality education existed for the people in Virginia when you've got Trump and Republicans literally destroying the Department of Education.
Let me just read some of the analysis that's come out. It says the results that happened in New Jersey and other places indicate that throughout the U.S., Trump's increasingly authoritarian and unpopular administration is not playing well. NBC News' exit polls in New Jersey, Virginia, New York City, and California found majorities of voters disapprove of Trump. More than 60% of those polled in Virginia and New Jersey said that they are angry or dissatisfied with how things are going in the country today. In Virginia, California, and New York City, voters listed the economy as at the top of their concerns. What do the Democrats do with this now? Because, I've been talking to you about it. Folks are saying, what are the Democrats doing? We need them to be more aggressive. We need them to, show some moxie, right, and some strength. What do you do with this now, knowing how unpopular the Trump administration, their policies are right now? And I mean, look, we're barely 6 months in, just 6 months or so in to the administration, maybe a little bit more, maybe 9 months, I think. Yeah.
I think that's right. Well, I think what we have seen certainly, and this was the case in the aggressive pushback to the one big ugly bill, where every single House Democrat, every single Senate Democrat strongly opposed that toxic piece of legislation, largest cut to Medicaid in American history, setting in motion, hospitals and nursing homes and community-based health centers closing. And these cruel people in that same bill cut SNAP by $186 billion. The largest cut to SNAP in American history, literally ripped food out of the mouths of children, seniors, and everyday Americans, which is why that bill is now deeply unpopular. And Democrats aggressively push back against it. We're seeing that all across the country as well. I think it's going to be a combination of making sure we're speaking to the aspirational goals of the American people. And we saw Mikey Sherrill did that so incredibly well, along with the other candidates, that we believe in a country where when you work hard and play by the rules, you should be able to live a good life, live the good life, good paying job, good housing, good education, good retirement, and good health care. And for far too many people in this country, what you find is that they're working hard and playing by the rules, but they can barely survive and they can't thrive. They're living paycheck to paycheck. And the American people have had enough. And Republicans are making that situation worse. Democrats, we have to make clear as we move forward, we're committed to standing up to make life better for the American people, while at the same time aggressively pushing back against this extremism that has been unleashed on the American way of life and our country and our democracy.
So what does California, what does that do now for Democrats and this whole effort that was started by Republicans to redraw the districts across the country?
Well, let me thank Governor Gavin Newsom, who did a tremendous job leading the effort around Prop 50, along with the members of the California congressional delegation. And that, of course, that effort was led by Speaker Emerita Pelosi, Chairman Pete Aguilar, and the Dean of the California delegation, Zoe Lofgren, and all of the legislators who needed to act in August to make this possible, and the people of California who showed up in overwhelming numbers. We said from the beginning, for months we've made clear, We will not let Donald Trump and these extremist Republicans gerrymander the national congressional map in a way that will allow them to rig the midterm elections. And we now know why they're so nervous. They're only 3 seats ahead of us in the majority. That's the narrowest majority that any party has had since the Great Depression. They know, Don, they're getting ready to get wiped out. And so they tried to embark in this scheme to gerrymander seats all across the country. But Democrats are responding forcefully. As a result of what happened with Prop 50, 10 different races in California shifted in our direction. 10. That's a sea change environment in response to what they tried to do in Texas, where they claim they have moved 5 seats in their direction. And by the way, those seats are predominantly Hispanic. And what we saw in New Jersey and in Virginia is that the Latino vote broke back in our direction decisively.
Yeah, are they stupid? Did they not know that that was going to happen when you treat people that way? Donald Trump is saying, well, the Republicans had a bad night because Trump wasn't on the ballot and because of the Democratic shutdown. Now, I see them trying hard to blame this on Democrats. And look, I think it's impossible to do so because Republicans are in charge of every single branch of government. And all they have to do, how can you fight against lowering people's health care premiums or keeping them low? It just doesn't make sense to me. But he's saying that Republicans had a bad night because he wasn't on the ballot and because it's the Democrats' fault for keeping the government shut down.
All of his endorsed candidates went down in flames. And so he's trying to distance himself from what was a ass kicking in America that resonated across the world. That's the reality. Now, he shut the government down along with Republicans. As you pointed out, Don, they have the House, the Senate, and the presidency. They own everything in terms of all of the bad things that are happening to the American people. See, they lied to the American people last year. They lied when they said they were going to focus on making life more affordable. They haven't. It's more expensive. And they also lied as it relates to Project 2025. They acted like it didn't exist. But from the very beginning of this presidency, all they've done is try to implement the most extreme parts of Project 2025. And the American people are smart. They know what's happening. They reject it. And that's why Republicans went down in flames all across America.
That's the leader Jeffries that people want. Someone who can say it like it is. It was an ass kicking that they got. Like they really did. They got their asses kicked. So then let's talk about the government shutdown, because, you know, people are hurting right now. And I think Republicans need to work on making sure that they ensure that people have affordable health care in the country. But how much longer are Democrats willing to hold out on, you know, with not having a CR and having the government shut down?
Well, you know, our position remains the same as it's been over the last 6 weeks, which is that we want to sit down, and we're willing to sit down with anyone, anytime, any place, in terms of our colleagues on the other side of the aisle, in order to reopen the government, to find a bipartisan path forward, but it has to be connected to a spending agreement that actually makes life better for the American people, not worse. And we need to decisively address the Republican healthcare crisis, beginning with the urgent need to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits. Think about this, Don. These extremists are unwilling to find a dime to ensure that premiums, copays, and deductibles don't skyrocket out of control for tens of millions of Americans. We're talking about a situation where many people are going to experience $1,000 or $2,000 per month increase, making their health care unaffordable, and they will be unable to see a doctor when they need it. At the same period of time, they found $40 billion to bail out their right-wing wannabe dictator friend in Argentina. The American people have had enough. The Trump administration and these extremists have gone too far. And everyone, I think, is ready to see an America that is the best version of herself. And the only way to bring that about right now is to throw them all out and ensure that people who are committed to decency and the American way of life and bringing people together and lifting everyone up are in office, led by Democrats throughout the country.
As you usually talk to me, I'm usually either somewhere in your office or at the Capitol, or I'm in my home studio, but I'm out on the road today, on the move, because I want to talk to people. I love getting out and talking to people, and that's how you get a pulse of what's happening in the country. Have you been able to speak to Americans, especially during the shutdown? And if you have, what are they saying to you during the shutdown, for the shutdown, and also about what happened last night?
Yeah, I'm in Washington now. I look forward to getting back home shortly, but we are trying to get some resolution as it relates to the Trump Republican shutdown. I was at home over the weekend and also spent a little time in New Jersey campaigning for Mikey Sherrill. But when I was home on Saturday, I was in Bedford-Stuyvesant with the campaign against hunger on Fulton Street, talking to people who were expecting, because it was November 1st, to receive hundreds of dollars in SNAP benefits that day. And of course, Donald Trump and Republicans cruelly are breaking the law and using hunger and starvation as a weapon. And these were people who are uncertain as to how they're going to be able to feed their families because of what the Trump administration is doing to them. And the American people are rejecting it. And I just, I listened and hugged a lot of folks and made clear to them, we are in this fight until we win this fight, which means making their life better and stopping the cruelty and the extremism of Donald Trump and Republican sycophants.
Have you had the opportunity to speak to Mamdani or Spanberger or Sherrill or Governor Newsom since last night?
I had an exchange with Governor Newsom last night, thanked him and congratulated him for helping to lead the effort, and so appreciative of him. Haven't spoken to Mikey or Abigail or Zohran since they won. Look forward to having conversations with them today, but did have the opportunity to talk to Zohran on Saturday, and of course spend a little time with Mikey on Sunday as they were running through the finish line. It's now incumbent upon all of us to make sure that all of them are successful in delivering upon the promises that they've made. Later on today, we'll meet as House Democrats on Capitol Hill, and we'll plot the path forward. One of the things that's interesting, Don, about Prop 50, which you asked about earlier, I appreciate you raising it, that was an idea, right? It wasn't an individual who was on the ballot. It was an idea, and the idea was we're going to stop Trump from stealing the midterm elections. And it was such a powerful idea that turnout in many parts of California exceeded turnout for the 2024 presidential election.
Wow.
That's extraordinary. And as we were talking about a little earlier, Don, it's also important to note that in different parts of the country, we've seen historic Democratic performance. Democrats won down ballot statewide races in Georgia for the first time in 20 years. Democrats held the governorship in 3 consecutive elections in New Jersey for the first time since 1960. In different parts of the country, we've seen legislative bodies flip for the first time in decades down ballot in swing counties, or in some cases in red counties. In Mississippi, Democrats won, surprisingly, flipped 2 state Senate seats, breaking the Republican supermajority in the heart of Dixie. And so this was an overwhelming repudiation of Republican extremism and an affirmation that we need to stay the course, stay on the right track, lean into the issues that matter for the American people on affordability, on healthcare, and certainly as it relates to cleaning up corruption and ending this national nightmare that Donald Trump and Republicans are visiting on the American people.
Leader Jeffries, we are so happy and grateful for you coming on today and speaking to our viewers. You can see that the folks in the chats are very happy right now with what happened. So keep it going. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. You deserve it.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Leader Hakeem Jeffries, everyone. Wow. Now we're going to get out on the streets of New York and we're going to start talking to people about what happened last night in New York and also around the country. All right. Give us 2 minutes.
We've all tried those fad diets, juice cleanses, a cabbage soup fasting, and sure, the weight comes off and then it comes right back. Now, I've done it myself and I didn't realize that yo-yoing, that's what it's called, it can actually hurt you. Doctors call it weight cycling, and it can raise your risk of diabetes and heart disease. That's why I started looking for something sustainable. Not a fad, not a shot, but science. Lean is a doctor-created, non-prescription supplement that helps regulate blood sugar, it controls cravings, and it can convert fat into energy. Now, I have been adding it to my morning routine, and it really does help curb the mid-afternoon snack urge. So if you want to lose weight in a healthy, consistent way and keep it off, go to takelean.com and use the code LEMON for 20% off of your first order. That's TAKELEAN.com and use the code LEMON. Support for the show today is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, those shorter fall days can really get to you. Darker evenings, busier schedules. It's easy to start feeling isolated, and I've been there myself, especially after long work days when it feels like there's no time to really connect. That's why I think therapy is such a powerful tool. BetterHelp makes it easy to start, okay? You fill out a short questionnaire, they match you with one of over 30,000 licensed therapists, and you can message or meet by video right from your home. And if the first one doesn't match, if it's not a match, not quite right, you can switch at any time. No extra cost at all. This month, don't wait to reach out. Check in on a friend or check in on yourself with BetterHelp. Get 10% off of your first month at betterhelp.com/DonLemon. That's betterhelp.com/DonLemon.
We have toppled a political dynasty. I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few.
From the studio to like the street, just talking to the people.
You like that?
I love that, man.
Okay, we're back. You said you like us. We were speaking to, what's your name?
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
We're speaking to Michael. Michael, you said you like us going back from the studio to the street?
Speak to the people.
Yeah.
I think that's where everyone needs to be.
Yeah.
On the street, talking to the people, listening to their issues, what their issues are.
You know, I get a lot of hate from some of the folks in media. It's like, Don Lemon is now back out on the streets. It's like,
Well, those people are scared to get on the street and speak to the people. That's the issue.
Michael, thank you very much. So how do you feel about last night, Mamdani's win here?
I feel good. I mean, people want change. You know, people want change. They're so used to the elites and the people that are up there, you know, the corporations, and, you know, he hit the street. It's a grassroots thing. Mm-hmm. You hit the street, talk to the people, see what their issues are, and see how you can make that better. And that's what we were waiting for.
How did you decide quickly? How
decided quickly.
You did.
I mean,
Why?
It was Sliwa. Look, no shade to him. He didn't have a shot from the beginning. You know, Cuomo. Look, I like everything he did. I like everything that he did during the pandemic. You know, we stood with him. He had his daily briefings. But it's time for a new face. It's time for a much younger face, and I think that's a step we're going in.
Yeah. And what about, you said Cuomo?
His time is up. You got to know when to step away. You know, you got to know when your time is up. You know, you lost. You just didn't have it. You had it before. You had it a few years ago. It just that's gone now.
So if you look at the difference between Sliwa and Cuomo, I think it was like 8 or 9 points. Yeah. It was almost made up the difference there. It was pretty close. Do you think it would have made a difference if Sliwa dropped out?
I think so. And I think that's what a lot of people were saying, right? A vote for Sliwa, a vote for Cuomo, it's a vote for Mamdani. And, you know, I mean, there was like 7%. So I think that 7% would have went over to Cuomo and he would have been there. But it is what it is.
So Sliwa was a spoiler.
To some, you may say that. You know, to some may say that, but for us, it was just like, all right, we know where this is headed.
Yeah.
You know?
So what do you want to see happen next?
I mean, affordability is important. You know, you know, rent is high. You know, people are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. I work 2 jobs. I work a full-time job and a part-time job. Mm-hmm. You know, we all have bills. We all have to make ends meet. The MTA is expensive. You know, every so often we're hearing about an increase. So, you know, make it more affordable so that way people don't have to leave. People want to stay.
You're off to work?
I took the day off.
You did? Why?
Self-care is important.
Did you
plain and simple.
Did you party last night?
I did not.
Did you celebrate it a little bit?
I did when I got home. I watched the news, and, you know, By myself.
Yeah.
I partied by myself.
Good. Self-care is important. Thank you.
No, thank
Michael,
you.
it's nice to meet you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Bless you. I'll talk to you later. Look, so people are very excited about what happened, and they have very strong feelings. Let's see if we can cross here before we get hit. We're live here in New York City talking to people. How are you? Did you vote? No. All right. So we're just going to talk to people. By the way, look, they're getting ready for the Christmas Village here at one of the places. This is Union Square in New York City. They're getting ready for the Christmas Village, which comes every year, and people come in, whatever. But last night, I don't know if you guys got to see it. We'll show it a little bit later, perhaps. But people were out partying in Washington Square Park and all over the city. Hey, can we talk to you? No? How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, sir? Great. How are you feeling this morning after the election? Are you excited?
I'm not a resident. I have nothing to say about it.
Nothing to say?
I'm from Finland, so.
Did you watch? No. Should we go this way? Which way should we go? I don't know. Let's see if we can stand here a little bit. How you doing, sir? Did you vote?
Morning. You know what? I'm not a voter, man.
You're not?
Nah.
But still, how do you feel about what happened? Zohran Mamdani won.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that we focus on what's in front of us instead of what's focusing on what's going on. I think we do a lot better because that's a distraction to me. I think we all have the capability.
Yeah, but he's the new mayor. He is the future. How are you?
Well, you know what? If I go for anybody who's for New York.
All right.
I mean,
you come talk to me, man.
as long as he's doing the right thing, right?
Thank you.
In politics.
No, but you came up. You said Mamdani. Thank you, sir.
Yes. What is this for?
We're doing it live. We're live on YouTube right now. I just want to
Okay.
know how you feel about the race last night.
I'm really excited. I hope.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I hope that Mamdani is able to deliver on all the promises that he made. But really excited. This is a really big progressive win.
And you're so happy about it. You still have your I voted sticker on.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think this means for New York and New Yorkers?
Hopefully, we remain a sanctuary city, and gay rights are protected, and the affordability crisis is addressed.
Yeah. So it was a big win for Democrats all across the country. Why do you think that happened? Do you think it had anything to do with pulling people off of the streets without due process? And
Yeah. Yes, I do. Okay. Thank you so much. I have to go, but
are you going to work?
I am.
All right. Have a great day. So New Yorkers, those who want to talk, they're very happy about what happened. There's one guy who was not happy and said that we were trash because I guess he thought that we were somehow Mamdani voters or whatever, which is bizarre. But anyways, I wanted to get out and just talk to people live so that you guys could see what's happening in New York. This is not just about New York. How are you, sir? How do you feel this morning about Mamdani?
Oh, very happy. He's the new mayor of New York City.
Why are you happy?
Because he's gonna fight for everyone, not just for the oligarchs,
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yes. You are? Come here. What are you happy about?
I'm happy for new change.
Come on. How are you? What's your name?
Simon.
Simon.
Yes.
Come here. So you're happy what?
I'm happy for a new change because I'm tired of the old politics. I'm interested for a new, young perspective, you know what I mean? And hopefully things change for the better, hopefully.
Yeah. What do you want to see now when you say change for the better? What does that mean?
Meaning that we get free buses, we get along, cost of living, things change with cost of living. I mean, we can actually take our paycheck and actually shop and get food and have money left back. I would like that.
Yeah. Where are you going, sir? We're not done with you. I want to ask you one more thing. Come here. Have a good day. One more thing. What do you think of folks being pulled off the streets with no due process, moms in pickup lines, being detained, American citizens? Do you think that played into the election last night of the Democratic win across the country?
Oh, 100%. We see this in the media every day. It's the worst nightmare for everyone. Especially for I'm an immigrant. I'm kind of feeling this every day. It's like a kind of nightmare coming out just from the home to try to get to work, just to try to get something, just to work. It's like for any people can do, but as immigrants kind of suffer of that. Yeah. I think every New Yorker, or not just New Yorker, I'm from New Jersey. Everyone see how's the this new regime is treating us like just as regular people try to do, make some living. So I think that's influenced a lot on these last elections.
Where'd you immigrate from?
From Ecuador.
From Mexico.
From Ecuador.
Oh, Ecuador.
Yeah.
So all of the gains that Trump made during the election with Hispanic, Latino, Democrats made that up last night in New Jersey, in your state, and also in Virginia and elsewhere. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel confident that everything's going to change for good,
I think they realize, like, hey, we made a mistake?
I think everybody realized that. I think it's too late, but, everything. I think Democrats, they can win, in the 2026, the mid-elections, to take back the House and Congress, and hopefully can come out with a new set of laws for, can be equal for everybody,
You think you'll be hearing that, I will vote Donald Trump? You think you'll hear that in 2026?
I don't know why the people was singing that way, It's like, that was in Florida, but not here in New York. I don't think you will see people singing that way, but, some people sometimes blind. You just I don't think they see, the true who Donald Trump was, And reading a lot about him, the last 2 days was, all the scam, all the bankruptcy, I think that's the way he tried to do to the United States.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's nice to meet you. You have a great day.
I see you a lot, so
thank you. You watch the videos.
Of course.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you have a good day. So there, nice. Hey, sir, how are you? Can we talk to you? How do you feel about the election?
It's terrific.
You're excited?
I'm very excited.
Why?
Because it's a jab at Trump. We have to get rid of Trump. Completely.
Do you think last night with the blue wave around the country was a signal that people are sick of the administration's policy?
I think so, and I think a lot of people have awakened to the fact that Trump isn't keeping his promises. The people who voted for him, I think they're hurting.
Do you think the pictures of detaining people off the street, you think that played into the wins last night for Democrats?
Oh, I hope so. I mean, I think it's really, I think ICE is like a Gestapo at this time in our history.
What would you like to see happen now?
I can't on camera. Thank you.
What does that mean? You can say it. It's a free country. He said, I can't on camera. Hi, ma'am. How are you? How do you feel about the election last night?
I'm okay right now, thank you.
You're okay?
Yeah, I gotta go back to work.
All right, see ya. Well, look, she's got a job. She's got to go back to work. Look, but people are not happy about, it seems the policies. Hey, guys, how are you? How do you feel about the election last night?
Wonderful.
Very happy.
Why? Tell me why.
He was a good choice.
And what about not just
We're
Mamdani?
from New Jersey, by the way.
Oh, So talk to me then about Mikey Sherrill. How do you feel?
Feel great. Very happy. Very excited. I think she's going to do great things.
Do you think this is an indication of what can come for the midterms?
I hope it's a blue wave.
You do? Why?
I do, because I think we need it.
We're going to keep walking.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day. A lot of folks from New Jersey here. A lot of New Jersey people. Hey, can I talk to you? How are you?
You're a legend. How are you, sir?
Hi, what'd you say?
I say you're a legend.
Oh,
John
thank you.
Lennon.
Thank you.
Everybody knows.
So how are you feeling about the election?
To be honest with you, I'm a model. I don't know nothing about it.
You're not thinking about the election?
No, I think about it. I can't even do nothing.
You said what?
I'm an immigrant. I can't even vote. But hopefully it's good for the city I grew up here. So hopefully it's good, no matter who's running it.
Well, let me just ask you, as an immigrant, how do you feel when you see people being rounded up off the streets in the manner that they're doing it and detained?
I don't know. They do that in every country I've been in,
Yeah, but this is America. We don't do that shit here.
That's what they say in Saudi. This is Saudi. We're not supposed to be harassing other Muslims. They do it in Guinea, where I'm from. You're not supposed to be harassing your counter-Muslim people, but they do it globally. So we just pray, everybody just get the American spirit. That's all I.
Get the American spirit and don't.
Yeah,
do it.
don't. What you said?
I said get the American spirit and don't do it. We're not supposed to do that in America.
Do what?
Round up people without due process.
No, but every human is not. It's a human thing. It's not like an American thing. We're not supposed to do this. It's like I'm Muslim, right?
Right.
When I smoke cigarettes, I'm not supposed to do that.
Right.
But you're just not gonna base my Islam just because I smoke cigarettes and put me in a kufr. That's what the Muslim people do to me. Say for example. But that doesn't mean I'm not Muslim. It's like he's American.
So what does that have to do with pulling people off the street?
I mean, that's their politicians. I don't know the answers to that.
Gotcha.
I don't know. That's their job, you heard?
Right.
Me as a Muslim, I'm told to obey whoever is the leader. I don't care he's kufur or whatever.
Got it.
If he believe in dogs, whatever. If he's my leader, that means Allah wills it for him to be my leader.
Got it.
So I will follow whatever they do. It's a Cuomo, Trump, whatever. Within that, I find my Islam. That's it.
And Mamdani.
And Mamdani.
He's a Muslim. Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. How are you? We're on live now, just so you know.
Find the YouTube?
Oh, it's Don Lemon. Go to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
You didn't see the big hat that said Lemon Nation?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you didn't see the big hat that said that? How are you? Hey,
I
where
was
are you
just
from?
excited.
I'm from Queens.
You are?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the election last night?
Well, I'm not really happy about it.
Tell me, I want to hear. Why?
All right, well, I was voting for Sliwa. I think he would help the crime down.
Sorry, 1 second. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I think he would help the crime down. I'm not happy with Mamdani, but, you know, we're going to have to go through with it.
Did you vote for Sliwa?
I did vote for Sliwa.
How do you feel? Because the margin between Sliwa and Cuomo would have
I was on the side about Cuomo. I voted early, but I probably would have went for Cuomo, but I voted for Sliwa.
Ah, so you had already locked your vote in, so you could.
I did, yeah.
So then how do you feel now that Zohran won?
Well, you know, I think it's going to be a little change we're going to have to go through, but, you know, everything is different. You know, that's why.
Yeah. You know, I tell people all the time, I run into conservatives on the streets in New York.
Yeah.
They think everyone in New York is a liberal. And I said, no, that's not true. There are lots of conservatives.
I think I agree,
here.
too. I meet some, yeah. But I mean, I'm from the state. I mean, I was born here in Manhattan.
Right.
But yeah, I'm from Queens. Yeah, Maspeth.
Yeah, you're from Queens. Well, Andrew Cuomo's from Queens.
I know.
Donald Trump's from Queens.
I know.
So were you hoping Andrew Cuomo would win?
I was hoping he would win. I think, you know, in my opinion, I think he's better out of Mamdani and Cuomo. I think Cuomo would be better. Yeah.
How are conservatives feeling today about Sliwa?
I think you know, maybe he should have dropped out. Obviously, you know, as they say, hindsight's 20/20. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really think it's going to be like that it's going to ruin the city and the crime?
Well,
and all
I don't
that?
want to jinx everything, but you know, it's not. I mean, it's a little scary, in my opinion. You know, the things are different. You know, I mean, we said things about De Blasio, but you know, we have to go through with it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you stopped and spoke to.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Eric.
Eric, a conservative in New York City.
Thank you
from
much,
Queens.
Yes,
Thank you. Nice
thank you
to
so
see
much.
you.
You
Nice
too.
to see you.
Have a good one.
Hey guys, how are you? How do you feel about the election?
We are not citizens.
You're not citizens. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. You're a citizen?
Yes.
From where do you live?
I live here in the city.
Did you vote?
Yes.
And how do you feel about your vote? Are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
You're watching me?
No,
you're
I'm watching.
Okay.
I'm watching.
How do you feel about the election?
I'm very happy. I believe new life for New Yorkers, for all New Yorkers, because we need the changes. We need to change something.
Like what?
Safety. The city not safe now. Very daily time, okay, but after 6, after 8, a lot of strangers.
Yeah.
So I think also the rent expensive.
Yeah.
Rent very expensive.
So you voted for Zohran Mamdani?
Yes.
You think he's going to keep us safer and get the rent?
I believe. Nobody knows. Only God knows.
Yes.
Yeah. But I believe it's going to be better. Because I was in the Florida 3 months ago, and that is much better.
Well, thank you. It's nice to meet you. I appreciate you speaking.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day. So, man, this is great. I didn't think that I'd find this many people. I was like, oh, people are going to be in the house because maybe they partied a little bit last night or they're not going to want to talk, but apparently they do want to talk. But you know what? I need to get a word in from our sponsors, and then we're back. We're talking to New Yorkers on the street about Zohran Mamdani's win. Not just Zohran Mamdani's win, but a blue wave across America last night. Back in a minute. Support comes from Fatty15. Look, listen to me here. Staying healthy as we age is something that I think about more and more these days. I've noticed that those little signs, lower energy, not sleeping quite as deeply, joints that take longer to warm up, you know. That's why I was intrigued by Fatty15. It is the first new essential fatty acid discovered in 90 years. It's C15. It's proven to strengthen cells and slow biological aging. The science actually started with dolphins, and now it is helping humans protect their cells, improve sleep, focus, and energy. So I have been taking it for a couple of months, and I've honestly felt the difference. Deep sleep, steadier energy throughout the day. It's vegan. It comes in a beautiful reusable glass bottle, and it ships straight to your door. You can get 15% off of your your 90-day starter kit at fatty15.com/lemon with the code LEMON. That's fatty, fatty15.com/lemon, and then use the code LEMON because healthier aging starts at the cellular level. Thanks to all of our sponsors.
So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up. We will hold bad landlords to account because the Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking
Hey, sir, how
advantage
are
of their
you?
tenants.
How do you feel about the election last night?
Good.
Can I talk to you?
Sure.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so how are you feeling about the election?
I feel good about it.
Why so?
I think that the city's ready for a change.
Yeah. We were just played a soundbite from Zohran Mamdani telling Donald Trump last night at his concession speech. He's saying, turn the volume up.
Yeah.
Turn the volume up because I need you to hear this. What do you think Trump needs to do now? Because the Republicans got crushed last night across the country.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've seen that Democratic leaders that try and work with Trump aren't very successful. So I appreciate that Mamdani and his campaign and the coalition behind him are bringing the fight to Trump.
You think they're going to give him trouble here in the city? You think they're going to work with him?
Do I think
they're going to work with Mamdani? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's going to have an uphill battle, but he's got a lot of smart people around him, so hopefully he's successful.
I hope they give him a chance.
Yeah, I agree.
Look, if he's for unions, then the cops should like him, right? If he's for unions, then the sanitation workers should like him, and if you want affordable rent, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Makes sense?
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
All right, thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Good to see you. Wow, so again, more New Yorkers. Hey, guys, can we talk to you? Nope. FDNY. We want to talk to him. The FDNY doesn't want to talk to us. Anyway, so we're just walking around trying to find some folks. I think I came down a place where there aren't that many people. I think I made a wrong turn. Cameraman Mike. Let's see if these guys are New Yorkers here. Hey, are you guys New Yorkers?
No.
Did you pay attention to the election?
A little bit, not enough.
What about across the country? How did you feel? There was a blue wave last night.
Yeah, wait, no comment.
Are you conservatives? That's okay.
Somewhat, yeah.
So how do you feel about that then?
I literally don't have enough opinion to...
Just enjoying the city. What about you, Joseph? Where are you guys from?
Indiana.
Midwest. Oh, you're from the Midwest, but you didn't pay attention to what happened in Virginia and New Jersey?
Well, we saw that on the local news this morning, but that was about it.
Yeah. They said the concern that maybe this happened, or this probably happened because people are seeing the pictures of people being rounded up on the streets and they don't like what's happening. He's gained back, the Democrats have gained back the Latino Hispanic vote that Donald Trump won in 2024. What do you think of that?
I think it's all going to remain to be seen in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's going to be an interesting time.
Do you think this portends anything for 2026 for either party?
Sure, yeah, it'll have some implication. Yeah, we'll see what the next 2 years brings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
you. Nice to meet you guys. Enjoy the city.
Thank you.
Thanks. From the Midwest. I told you, I tell people all the time, they're like, New York. I got it from a very good friend that you guys know saying, why are you only talking to conservatives or people who support Sliwa or Cuomo? And I had to explain to this person who I love very much and who is a very studied and smart person, like, I don't pick the people based on what they're going to say. I don't know what they're going to say. I just walk up to them just like you guys see now, and I ask them like this, sir, can we talk to you about the election? Whoa, sorry about that. How are you?
I'm great.
Don, nice to meet
Lemon.
you. Yes, nice to see you. I just want to know how you feel
First of
about
all,
what happened last night.
I'm not a New York City resident, but
Yes.
my family lives here. I'm ecstatic.
I love watching your shit.
Thank you very much. I love you
I
too.
am very glad to see a change. I saw a commercial that Zohran did in Spanish. I thought he was a native Spanish speaker. He's not.
Right.
He's someone who embraces...
He did one in Arabic?
Yes. Urdu and other languages. He embraces diversity, which is what this country is about. It's e pluribus unum.
Right.
Not unum.
Right.
Eliminating pluribus. So I'm ecstatic. He has obstacles, obviously, to overcome, but I think he's the best politician I've seen in my lifetime in terms of his charisma and his way to communicate. And I thought Barack Obama was generational talent, but I think Zohran is better.
Yeah, well, at least for campaigning. We'll see what happens.
No, campaigning, exactly right. No, I don't want to put the cart before the horse.
But I hope he's successful.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, his success is going to help everyone.
Yeah.
And I think that's important that we look out for everyone. And it's interesting, I saw Bill Ackman put out a tweet that I'm ready and able to help you.
Oh, he did?
He did, yeah.
Oh,
So
wow, I did not see that.
No, which surprised me, obviously. Yeah.
Look, I think that we should want all of our politicians to be successful.
Absolutely.
And you said you're not a resident, right?
No, I grew up in New York, but I actually now live outside of Indianapolis. My children live in downtown Brooklyn, and I'm just here visiting.
I think a big issue in New York that was not really addressed during the campaign, and that's gentrification. And which is pushing working class and poorer families out of neighborhoods. The rich people move in, the kids on their dad's credit cards, the rents go up, and the cost of owning a home goes up in that neighborhood.
Listen, I spent a lot of my youth in the grant projects with my cousins. And gentrification has been a problem forever. My grandmother had a brownstone in Bed-Stuy, which, when I was a kid was not a desirable neighborhood. Now it's an up-and-coming place. But the whole thing is NIMBY. People don't want to build affordable housing. But if people have affordable housing, they have stability in their life. Their kids can go to the same schools. The teachers can know who the kids are. They can feel a security. They can have community that helps build them up. So,
yeah. What's your name?
Stephen Clark.
Stephen Clark. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much.
I love your work. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry I was kind of...
No. It's okay. I'm out here just randomly running into people with a microphone and a camera. I don't expect everybody to be kind or have time for me.
I didn't want to talk about it. Been kind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you have class. Some people don't.
My parents would be very happy to hear that.
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How do you feel about the election, sir? Are you happy with the result?
I'm okay.
You're okay? All right. See, you never know who wants to talk to you and who doesn't. Are you guys New Yorkers?
No.
No? Are you New Yorkers? No? Not New Yorkers. But really what I meant was we're from the United States, because sometimes you can tell if folks are European. Hi, Temple.
Hi.
How are you? Who's that?
This is Sugar. Shug.
Hi, Shug.
Hold on, J-Lo. I'll be right back.
Hi. Oh, my gosh. Cutie. Hi, cutie pie. How do you feel about the election last night?
Great. I saw him celebrating. I was celebrating with him.
Why? Tell me.
I feel as though we need something different, and he's offering something different.
Yeah.
So that's... I feel like he said, an immigrant is now leading us. I feel like for us to give somebody like that a chance, beautiful. And I feel we've been going through the same stuff. Things need to change.
That much. That's just like that.
Just like that.
So you were watching the celebration. You weren't out celebrating?
I wasn't out, no. I needed to go to bed, but...
Why?
Because I need my sleep, but I was excited. I felt good. That's all I gotta say.
Looks like you got lots of beauty rest because you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
And so, Sugar, how do you feel?
I'm happy. Look how I play. Like he needs a haircut.
He needs a haircut. How old is Sugar?
2.
Oh, he's a baby.
Yeah.
Say hi, Sugar. Get right here in the camera. Get right there. Say hi, Sugar. Look right here.
You make any noise, he'll look at you. So.
Sugar. Very cute. Thank you.
Nice meeting
Did you watch the races around the country? You know it was all Democrats.
I didn't. I just have the hope. I don't want to watch a lot of this stuff. I just want to feel how I feel and let them do what they do, okay?
Yeah, you're trying to preserve your peace.
Right, yeah, literally.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you. It's nice to meet you. Did you go to Temple?
Yes, I did.
Are you from Philly?
No, I'm from right here.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I live in Philly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Philly's a great city.
Yes.
Bye. Nice. You have a good one, too. Oh, what great energy she had. She and her little cutie, Sugar. Hey, guys. How are you? So folks are hanging out in the park. New York City. Look, it's so funny because people said, oh my God, if Mamdani gets elected, the city's going to hell in a handbasket. And I think they thought like overnight, right? Like all of a sudden it would be Sharia law and the cops would all quit. And oh my gosh, it's madness. We'll see what happens. I don't think that any of that stuff is going to happen. Hold on one second. Let's see what this guy. Hey, sir, how are you? How do you feel about the election? No comment? All right, thank you. Probably didn't like the outcome, so he doesn't want to talk to us. He doesn't want to talk to us. You never know who you're going to run into. Hey, sir, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling about the election?
I'm not feeling.
Why not?
Man, with all this stuff that already has been happening throughout the time, I'm sure I can speak for many on that behalf. You know, you get tired of the upsets. You know, the promises here, then changes out. So right now I'm in class trip. So
you are.
really
You're with the kids. I'm sorry.
Well, thanks for stopping. Why not?
Thank you. Sorry, he's with a group of kids and don't want to put him on. Hey, sir, how are you? How do you feel about the election?
Grateful.
Are you happy that
Very happy.
Why?
It's just I like new faces. I want someone else to come. Those people, we're getting tired with them.
Yeah.
The commons, we don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was there as a governor. What did they do? Everything is expensive here. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to see Mamdani do?
I hope he can make some changes. A lot of different things here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to see if he can do something. We just give him 4 years. If he not, we're gonna just kick him out and take someone else there.
You live in the metro area?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Brooklyn.
You're in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Brooklyn. Well, look, when I was in school back in the day, and I lived in Brooklyn, it was a cheaper alternative to living in Manhattan. It ain't so cheap right now.
I'm living in Brooklyn for 32 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was paying my rent 2-bedroom in 1993.
Yeah.
Crown Heights, it was $650, but now no way in the world you can get it at that price.
Yeah. I lived in Carroll Gardens back then.
Oh, you see?
Yeah, and it was not as expensive as it is now.
I hope they can do something for us. They rent control.
What happened?
What happened?
What? The prices went up. The rents went up so high.
That's the lawmakers. They do it there. I don't know what they're doing there. They're just here for the people, the needy people. We're working hard every day to go to work and come back, just pay the rent. We cannot save any money there.
Yeah. If I was Mamdani, what would you say?
I've just told them we're going to vote him, trying to see if they can do the rent control, trying to see if the price can come down a little bit for this. Okay, talk to him there.
No, sorry.
No.
Hey, look, this is Mr. Rose, former Congressman Rose. How are you?
How are you doing?
How you feel about the election?
Wonderful. What a crazy night.
Max, how do you feel?
What a crazy night. Look, the Dems are on a roll. Are on a roll. Right? Look at Virginia. Look at New Jersey.
You're a Staten Island Republican.
I'm a Staten What have you done to me? What have you done to me?
No.
You know? But I will tell you this. If the Dems allow for the conversation today to be about a circular firing squad,
right,
I'm done. I'm out of the party. Right? Like, leave that for another day. For once.
Wait, did I say you're a Republican? You're
You called me a Republican.
Democrat.
You called me a Republican.
Sorry,
not the first time you called me a Republican.
No, because Staten Island's usually conservative. Sorry, but you were a Staten Island Democrat. Pardon me. But you were saying if it's not a
that ends up in this, man. I'm done. Is this live streamed right now?
Yeah, you're live.
You've called me a Republican live stream, man. Get this guy out of here, man. Does he have a license? What's going on?
So you said if it's a circular firing squad, what?
Look,
you can go on. You can cook me. Go on if you want to, but just.
No, look, we got to just win. Let's just win.
Yeah.
No, you know, there's more that unites us than divides us right now. Let's just win.
Let's walk it. So how do you feel about what across the country people are, it was a blue wave. Mm-hmm. People are concerned about, obviously, affordability and all this, because that's what won. But I think people are concerned about the pictures they're seeing, people being rounded up off the street. I mean, just really brutalized.
I think it's way too simplistic to say that these elections are only about affordability. They are an abject rejection of the Trump administration. Part of that was the fact that Trump promised to do something about costs and has done the opposite, right? Tariffs, tax cuts for the wealthy. It's only things making things more expensive, but I think it's absolutely also a rejection of folks getting rounded up, communities being totally destabilized, entire blocks of people feeling alienated and like the American project isn't for them. You know, these are resounding victories yesterday. if you look at what Mikey pulled off, a Democrat hasn't won the gubernatorial race in Jersey 3 times in a row since the 60s. No political parties pulled that off. It's a monumental achievement on her part. And to do it by over 15 points, it's amazing.
Did you run again?
Would I run again?
Yeah.
I'd love to. I'd love to one day. But I'll tell you something. No, I don't need it. Like a lot of these former politicians.
You almost said something else.
Like a lot of these former politicians, I'm not sitting at the chicken dinner waiting if they'll call my name. But there's no better. There's nothing better than public service.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing better.
How do you think Zohran Mamdani's going to do? You think he's going to face headwinds?
No, I mean, it's a tough job. It remains to be seen. Most of the New Yorkers I talk to right now, in the aftermath, those who support him and those who don't, want New York to do well, right? I mean, this is our home. I'm a 4th-generation New Yorker. So I think it's going to be dependent on 2 things: the team he builds and the disciplined leadership on his part to stay focused.
Yeah.
I like this look for you, though, man.
I love being out here. People are like, why are you out talking to people? Because you never know who you're going to run into.
This is a fantastic thing.
Thank you. And I speak to so many people. Like, I've spoken to conservatives this morning who are not happy about it. People think all of New York is liberal. It's not.
No, it's absolutely not.
Yeah.
We could find a couple of MAGA hats here, probably, man. Maybe, Union Square Farmers Market at 11 a.m. on that.
Yeah, and they blocked off the. I don't know if you've been on the other side because they're getting the Christmas Village and they're installing, and so it's all boarded up
That's
until
where we
they
do holiday shopping.
Yeah, and that's where I get all of my ornaments. I buy people ornaments for Christmas. I get them right here at the Village. That's where I come. Yeah. Hey, Congressman, you're the best.
My wife celebrates Christmas. I get hit twice on.
Yeah, but at least for Hanukkah's small gifts.
8 days and Christmas.
It's a lot, yeah, but there's supposed to be small gifts every day. No, you can't do that.
It's 2025, man. Small gifts.
Are there diamonds involved?
Small gifts.
Are there jewels
Problem
involved?
with diamonds, right? Problem with buying diamonds now is you got these, machine-made diamonds.
You don't know.
It's not you don't know the difference. It's not the same. It's not the same quality.
Look who we ran into. Thank you, sir. And by the way, thank you. You helped me out with something. It was really great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'll see you later.
Thank you. See you. Have a great day. That was former Congressman Max Rose. You guys know that. I called him a Republican. I don't know why, because he was a Democrat look, he's running into other people. He's a Democrat in Staten Island. How are you? Do you know this guy?
She's famous. She's a very famous
We went to
actress.
college together. Oh my God, I'm carrying a frozen chicken.
You are. How do I know you?
From an actor.
I know. What's your name?
Genevieve Angelson. This is so sweet.
Hi, Genevieve. How are you? I love that you have your not Yeti. What do you call it? The Stanley. I have one.
It's killing me, right? There's like a ton of toxins in it.
I don't know, but I have one, and I fill it with tea every morning, honey, tea, and lemon.
I think that my non-antibiotic farm-raised chicken is going to balance out all of the aluminum that I'm drinking.
I think it might. I think if you put something organic and good in there, it'll balance that out. Just don't put it in the dishwasher, because that heats it up.
Will you be my doctor?
I will, even though I'm not a doctor. But I play one on TV. No.
Are we feeling good today?
That's what That's what I'm asking about. How do you feel?
Absolutely unbelievable. I
Why?
feel great.
Why?
Because Zohran won the election.
Yeah.
I feel really good about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you watch the blue wave around the country?
I sure did.
And?
Mikey Sherrill, I'm loving it. Virginia, let's go.
You mean you didn't want what's her name? What's that woman's name? Oh, Earl. Yeah,
Wait, but
Winston Sears.
Did I correctly hear that the Republican opponent in New Jersey, his last name is actually pronounced Shitterelli?
Shitterelli.
Yeah.
I love you.
That's
We
unfortunate.
need to hang out. We don't live far from each other. Introduce me to her, okay? Nice to meet you. She's the real deal. I know. You're gorgeous. So beautiful.
Are you allowed to say that on camera? Is that
Why can't I say someone is gorgeous?
That's right. That's my doctor.
Yeah. You think I'm being like sexist by saying someone is gorgeous? If someone says you're handsome, I'm like, yeah, thank you.
You did not. You've never called
By the
me
way,
handsome.
well, because I know I don't want trouble because I have a husband. People think I'm hitting on you.
Okay.
They don't think I'm hitting on her. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. Look at this. This is a farmer's market out here. And so New York is not the hellhole that people think that it is just from watching Fox News. Oh my gosh, did you see the rain? The sprinkler got on the thing just by watching Fox News. So, by the way, I need to pick up some honey. I need some apples for the dogs, and I might actually stand by 1 second. I'm getting a note from the producers. I might actually get, yes please, some corn for a little bit later on. So anyways, oh my gosh, she's from The Handmaid's Tale. Okay, let's go. That's where we're gonna go back. That's what the producers are trying to tell me. So she's gonna be mad at me. Excuse me, I hate to interrupt. My producers are mad because they said I did not recognize you from The Handmaid's Tale. So they're yelling at me going, Don, she's from The Handmaid's Tale. You're from The Handmaid's Tale.
Well, it's good that you didn't recognize me. It's because I can transform.
I know, yes. She was I call it, she can't say this. When I'm like this, I have a hat in the bag there. I call it being incognito. But you can't say that. Okay, but you can be incognito, I'll be incognito. Bye, thank you. So I have not seen The Handmaid's Tale. Sorry. Anyways, I say, my mouth, whatever comes up, my mom says, whatever comes up, comes out. So does my husband. I say whatever is on my mind. But anyway, so it's a beautiful day in New York City. Zohran Mamdani is the mayor-elect. Hi, how are you? And folks, for the most part, are pretty happy, except for the handful of conservatives that we have spoken to this morning. So anyways, that is the latest from the streets of New York City. We're going to be back at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on the Don Lemon Show on the Don Lemon Channel. Now, let me tell you, here's the thing I want you to know is that you can be informed without being inundated. And, let me show you this real quick. This is my honey person. This is the best honey in New York City, right here.
So, what sells?
This guy, right here. How are you?
I'm busy and I'm fine.
This is the best. Okay, I was trying to show off your honey. This is the best honey in New York City, right here. And so I buy it all the time. This is, I meant all of his honey. It's just really good. And I get it. There's one that has a honeycomb, like right in the middle. He also sells the honeycombs. Yeah, like this one. He's such a New Yorker. He's like, I'm busy. I can't talk to you. So anyways, I don't know where you got that one from.
Thank you.
All right. So anyways, be informed without being inundated until I see you back here tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Don Lemon Show on the Don Lemon Channel. Unless maybe we'll do something at 2 o'clock. We'll see if we'll drop something at 2. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to enjoy your day. Check on your neighbors. Make sure they have stuff that they need. People are going through hard times right now. And I want you to turn the TV off. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.